Okay, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Trey Maximus, and I just wanted to say I apologize to you guys about not uploading like I would want to, just because I've been working so much and I really haven't had like any time to like come home and actually do something like for you guys, because I want to try like the best content possible, but the way that work like goes and everything, it doesn't really allow for that. But I am happy that I got up to 344 subscribers, so thank you all for subscribing. And one other thing that we have actually done today that I didn't actually think, I thought I was going to do something like really cool before it happened, but unfortunately it's already happened, so don't know how well you guys can see that. But yeah, we put the cover back on the pool today. So yeah, guys, I'm not actually happy that we had to do that and everything, but it get way too cold at night to actually like for the water to like still stay the temperature of what it needs to be to like be inside the pool and do like jumps and everything like into it. Yeah, it just got way too freaking cold, and I really don't have like anybody like to like do videos with, because I'm not friends with Derek and Bryce anymore, and the other friends I really had don't really like swim, so it was really kind of like hard to get like people over here to like actually like swim, do some crazy stuff and everything. And yeah, so yeah, guys, I'm sorry that's how it is, but yeah, it's just kind of like it is what it is type thing. And because of work and everything, I'm not like able to do stuff that I want to do. It just kind of like stuff like, it just happens. So yeah, I'm not too happy by it, but and this video is it's really like late in the day and everything, because originally I had work till 4 o'clock. I mean, it looks so much brighter than it is on camera, but it's like 7:30 right now, and it's actually kind of like almost completely dark. There's like no sun at all. Um, but yeah, guys, that's just how it is. And yeah, because I had work from 7 a.m. to 4 o'clock, and then we had to put the cover back on the pool, and then I went on a bike ride, and that's why I look like what I do right now with my hair looking so weird and everything. That's I just got back from that. I wanted to get one in before the sun goes down, because I weigh more than I like to. So yeah. But anyway, I did just want to do kind of like a sit down video, catch up on like what has been happening and everything. But the main thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, which I've actually been planning on making this video for such a long time, and just so happens it's on September 1st. And actually, guys, exactly 1 week from today, too, it will be my birthday, and I'll be 23. So I'm kind of excited for that as well. But yeah, guys, I just want to do kind of like a sit down video real quick and just tell you guys a little bit about myself. This is like what I do, why I do on YouTube. So let me set you guys up for this for a little bit of story time right now. All right. Okay, so this chair is definitely not made for sitting down and talking. Okay, so I'm sorry how this shirt looks too, guys. Anyway, it's actually time to tell you guys, like, I wanted to explain to you, like, you guys on YouTube, why I do what I do on YouTube. So, it all started kind of like I'm gonna do this like if I'm on a talk show, which honestly I thought about doing this before. So, why do I do what I do on YouTube? So, it actually started a long, long time ago. I think it was either Christmas or my birthday is when my mom got me my very first trampoline. Both actually. Technically, both my parents got me a trampoline. And the thing about that is, ever since I was on that trampoline, I would just go out there and I would like just jump, do some like crazy stuff and everything, and just like do like not like really like super crazy stuff, but I do like, if I could do like a front flip, like I'd land on my back or something, or I just kind of like do like a somersault. But then after I got like a feel to the trampoline, I would try to land like really bad to where I'd kind of like land on my shoulder, hurt my shoulder or something like that. So what I would do is that when I was, now this is like back a long time ago. This is back when I was about 5 or 6 or so. So it's been a really long time. This was this is back in kindergarten, back in like 2005, and it's 2023 now. But yeah, that was like, I would do like I would just jump around, and then I would get a feel to like what I would be doing. So I would try to like memorize like how I was in the air. I would try to get a feel to that to like control myself in the air. That way if I like landed on my shoulder, my back, or whatever, it wouldn't hurt. Or to where I could like land like, or like instead of like landing on my shoulder, land on my back so like it wouldn't hurt at all. So I would memorize so I try to like get a feel. It's like jumping on the trampoline and like how I would be in the air to where I would land and I wouldn't like try to hurt myself. So after I got that, because I did that a lot, I would, I'd just go outside and I would go like from sunrise to sunset. I'd be on that trampoline and just try to do anything I possibly could. And then I would go to my aunt's house because she had Wi-Fi at the time and I didn't. And this is way before I had YouTube. I would look up some kind of like things that people would do on trampolines. And that's when I saw them do like the craziest kind of things. They would do like front flips, back flips, side flips, anything you can think of. But then they would also do like other interesting tricks, as in like a kick up. And that's when I had that trampoline, I'm like, okay, well, if I do anything on the ground, I gotta learn it first on the trampoline. So that's when I would do a kick up on the trampoline. And after I got the feeling of doing a kick up on the trampoline, that's when I took it to the ground. Then when I was able to do a kick up on the ground, I felt really good about myself about doing that. And then that's when I moved on to doing it on the ground. And I also got Instagram at the time. And then when I had Instagram, I would like post like that kick up thing. And people was like so impressed by it. They're like, oh my gosh, that's cool, that's really amazing and everything. And they wanted to learn how to do it. They wanted me to teach them how to do it. So what I did do was on Instagram, I tried to make like different videos, but Instagram, you can only post like a minute video or not very long video. So I try to make like a different scenario of like doing that. I'd make like a 15-second video, then I'd do another one, then do another one, and just post them all together. And it would be like, I kind of like spanned my Instagram by doing that. I wasn't a fan of doing that. And my neighbor, who was also a friend of mine, who lived up the road from me, he actually said this here. He said, it'd actually be a lot easier if you actually did like do this on like a YouTube video. And I said, well, yeah, but I don't have a YouTube channel though. That's the whole thing. He said, well, actually, if you want. He said, well, actually, if you have a Gmail, you can make a YouTube channel. And that's what made me the idea, and that's what started my whole YouTube channel, was doing that. Learning from how to do tricks, and from people like saying that those tricks are really cool and everything, from doing a kick up, which is like laying down on the ground and pushing yourself back to your feet. People thought that was cool, and they wanted to learn how to do it. So that's what made me start doing a YouTube channel, because I had my introduction to my video. I told my people I was going to do, I wanted to introduce myself on YouTube a little bit before I actually, started doing anything on YouTube. So I did an introduction video, and then I did, tutorials, and but when I did, tutorials for a little bit, my buddy actually did, my buddy that told me to do a YouTube channel, he said, I don't want to be, mean or anything, but the reason why I think you're not, really, doing, so well maybe on YouTube right now, one, you're a new creator on YouTube, so people don't really know you on there, and two, your YouTube channel, he said, I'm not being mean or anything, but your YouTube channel is a little bit boring, because all it is kind of tutorials, and that's when I got the idea in my mind, I should do something different. And that's when I started making comedy videos. And then after I did that one comedy video, my buddy said, okay, yeah, your YouTube channel is pretty entertaining now. And that's one thing that I wanted to do after that. I just wanted to make comedy videos, make people laugh, do some tutorials. So doing some videos, one, I love doing YouTube because to me it was just so much fun. And two, teaching people how to do stuff I thought was I really loved helping people. Like anytime I would like train somebody at work or anything, I just really enjoyed doing it. I don't know why, but I really did. And I could use like my way of actually like teaching people how to do stuff. And like, cause you know, with all these tricks and everything, I'm self-taught. No one has taught me anything on how to like do any of this stuff. I learned this stuff by myself. And that's what, you know, like that's, you know, I taught my buddy Corey how to do a kick up, you know, I don't know if you remember that video, but in that video I did tell, I said it took me 5 minutes to do it, and he said he did it in less time. And I said, well, yeah, but think of it, though. You did in less time, but I taught you how to do it. When I did it, I didn't have a teacher to teach me. I taught myself how to do it. And he's like, well, yeah, that is true. So that's what I feel like really good about like the stuff that I do, because when I learn this stuff on my own, and I've had people people in high school that can do like backflips and everything. And they said, like, well, I can do a backflip, Trey can't. And I said, well, yeah, but you had a teacher to teach you how to do it. I didn't have a teacher. I taught how to do all the things I do by myself. I didn't have a teacher. No one taught me anything. I learned how to do it on my own. And that's one thing that I really loved about doing, was I was able to teach myself on how to do these kind of things. And, you know, coming down to those kind of certain points, eventually, you know, after doing a kick up, learning more cool stuff on a trampoline, is after I did like a kick up and everything, I was able to do that on the ground. Then I wanted to like move up to like more harder stuff, and that's when I decided, okay, well, now I need to learn how to start doing flips. So then that's what I did. But this was also before I had YouTube channel as well. I learned how to do a front flip on a trampoline before I had my YouTube channel. That's when I had the trampoline that I had when I started making the YouTube channel. Like when I first had the YouTube channel, that was the trampoline I actually started like learning the flips on. Because I saw my friend do a front flip, and you know it was really cool. Now kind of doing front flips on a trampoline is kind of just because kind of like normal, and doing it on the ground is actually just gonna be like, okay, yeah, you can do that. Well, because I had a friend who could do a front flip on the ground, and you know I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. So I want to learn how to do that as well. So yeah, moving from that, when I had the trampoline and I wanted to start learning flips, because you know that's what's actually what people do on trampolines mainly, is like they learn flips, and that's what I wanted to do. So then I would have that trampoline, and I'd just go outside and I'd just practice doing anything I could do, try to find the momentum, like jumping higher, using my arms, using my body, trying to like control myself. Since I knew how to control myself in the air, I tried to control how to get around faster, land better to where I wouldn't hurt myself and not want to try anything again. Just all kinds of different stuff. And back when I was 13, I would learn this stuff on the trampoline. And then I was able to do this stuff on the ground. And then after I was 14, the winter, it was just past winter, and then I would turn, it was the summer when I was 13. And then I turned 14 in September, and then through all that winter and everything, I didn't like go outside and train like I should have, because you know it was just way too freaking cold to go outside. And then I would try this trick, and then I'd try a backflip or a front flip or a side flip, and I couldn't do it anymore because I didn't train. So that's kind of like what actually like brought me away from flips a little bit, was I couldn't do it anymore. And that's what kind of like brings me away from like flips right now, because I can't do what I did. Because I was actually working at Kroger at the time before I did, you know, I had YouTube, and I was 16 at that time, and I had school, but I didn't have work when I first started, and then I was able to like do like tricks on a trampoline. But then I would go to a Kroger and I'd work there for a little bit, and I kind of like lost kind of like what I had, because that's when the COVID-19 hit, and people started getting sick, and we just got more and more busy, because, you know, we were like one of the only stores that were open at the time, you know, because grocery stores and gas stations was like the only thing that was open, like while the COVID-19 happened, and we would be slammed almost every single day. And when I got home, I just had no energy left to do anything. So, I didn't train on the trampoline like after I got off work or anything, and I was just way too tired to do anything. When I got transferred down from the store to the fuel station, I'd either work like mid shift or night shift, and I just still had like no energy like left to do anything. And when it came to night shift, I couldn't do anything outside, so I didn't try, because you wouldn't get off to like 11 o'clock, and I'm not coming out here at 11 o'clock to like train on a trampoline, because doing tricks in the dark is not something like you really want to do. But yeah, it kind of like brought me away from flips, from like not doing it that much. And yeah, that kind of like what drove me away from kind of like doing flips, because as you guys notice, I don't really like do the flips like I should. And honestly, if I tried to do a side flip right now, I'd probably land on my face. So, and I've actually tried doing a kick up, and I can't do that anymore either. So when it came to tricks, I kind of like try to like move away from that. And during my sophomore year of high school, that's when I wanted to start working out more, because I wanted to actually be stronger. And because I was telling because I told my dad, I said I actually wanted to like work out a little bit more. And he was saying, well, that actually like help like with doing your flips and everything. If like if you had like dumbbells, put them like against yourself and like do squats and everything, like that would help you like on raising, like jumping higher and stuff like that. And he was very encouraging like on my tricks and everything. But just kind of like some tricks you do is just like really scary and really sketchy. Eventually at some point you just feel like at the point like you know what, you just can't do it. But that didn't really like stop me from like doing like from something that I liked, because I still like doing flips and everything. It's just not something I can always do. And that's what kind of brought me away from that. And then I started doing like different kinds of YouTube videos, like you guys saw. I done pickup line videos, which honestly I really enjoyed. But the reason why I kind of did that is because I wanted to switch it up a little bit on YouTube and give you guys the best content possible. That's why I did like pool videos and those like pickup line videos and everything. I wanted to get something that I like watching on YouTube and what I thought you guys would like on YouTube. And that's just kind of like what I did. I would just do those random kinds of videos. And sorry this video is kind of boring and everything, but I just wanted to explain to you guys like what I do. And you guys, I probably look like a silhouette or a shadow right now because of how dark it is out here. But yeah, guys, that's just kind of like what I do, why I do on YouTube. Because, you don't want to do the same thing over and over again, because, eventually that gets old. People's going to know what your video is about. They're going to, like, not watch your videos, so your views are going to drop. You're going to lose subscribers, possibly. But that's why I always, like, try to, like, switch it up to give you guys good content. Not something you guys just see, like, oh, I know what he's going to do, so I'm not going to watch it. That's why, that's, like, one way to, like, help your channel grow is, like, do different stuff, and that's what I always do. But yeah, guys, that's kind of like how a whole thing about how I started doing YouTube was. I did tricks on Instagram. People wanted to learn how to do it, and then I did that. But then I wanted to do other videos to like make my channel better, and that's what I did. So yeah, guys, that is why I do. That's what I do and why I do that on YouTube. I just wanted to tell you guys that. So yeah, guys, 19 minutes is a good note to end this video off. Sorry, I just wanted to like do a sit-down video and tell you guys, and sorry about the uploads. And the uploads, like I said, it's probably not going to be what you guys expect, but make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, and I will see you guys in my next video. This is Trey Maximus. Peace out. I'll see Trey Troops in the next video.